How you guys doing again? This is Stan Bench from T-Shirt Shop. So here today to tell you to never, ever feel entitled to access or information from anybody, from YouTube, the guy down the street, or from myself. See, when you're reaching out to people for help, you have to understand that you got to do the work. Because if you don't kill what you eating, you ain't gonna eat. So at the end of the day, make it so that when you're grinding and you're grinding and you're grinding and someone comes along and adds whatever it is they add, whether it's information, whether it's a shortcut, whether it's access to a vendor, when they add that, it only will boost what you have going on. Don't sit around and wait for one person to answer something for you to get started. Now, I myself personally feel like if I died today and I never made another video, I have given way more information needed than you need to get started. I've gone into so much detail. If you actually dig into outside of the videos that I made, the actual 5 to 10 minute tutorials, if you dig into the lives, I feel like I've given away so much information. Now, I have a phone number, which is 302-200-4269, that you can access me. I've said I may not be able to keep this up forever. Like, it's getting to be to the point where it's messages coming from here, it's messages coming from there. It's so many platforms and ways that I need to respond and get back to people. So with that being said, it has been some messages that may have been missed. And at first, I'm like, let me check what's going on. This person saying, delete my number, I don't need it, whatever the case is. And then I look and it's like, oh, I missed your messages. I understand, but you're not the only person. I have like 350 conversations in my phone alone, not to mention comments coming from YouTube or DMs coming from Instagram. But I understand your plight to where I missed your messages. So, the service is no longer needed. I sent out maybe 2 messages back to people, maybe 3, but I know it's definitely not more than 4, I'm gonna say, messages out. And I get a message saying, okay, delete my number, blah, blah, blah. Cool, that's fine, no big deal. The information isn't gonna benefit me, is what he says. Okay, cool. Then I'll do that, no problem. But then I'll go into to investigate a little bit. While I did miss the messages, you have a playlist of 13 videos, 5 or 6 of mine, which is more than 30% of what you have going on, is my favorite videos. So it really doesn't add up, but I don't want you guys to ever feel entitled to access to me. Now, with that being said, I think my intent is pure. I think my commitment is pure, but I am imperfect, and no excuse to make, but the service that I'm using for video is a little bit flawed. My pop riding by. The service that I'm using, not for video, the service that I'm using for messaging is a little bit flawed in the sense that I needed to, it doesn't notify me, it should say, when a message is new or not new. And I've been in contact with the service. They've tried to fix it where they allowed the iPhone bubble to the top to say how many messages are new, but it doesn't tell you once you get inside which messages are new. A little bit weird, but nonetheless, there are some missed messages that have happened, and this one person brought it to light, and then I reached out to the other person. When I posted it, somebody else said I felt the same way. So I just want you guys to truly understand that you gotta get out and grind on your own. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet, and don't let what one person does or doesn't do for you dictate your course in business, in life, or in anything, regardless of, it's so much bigger than just me. Don't let one person's lack of information, I don't know what to exactly call it, but don't let one person stop where you got to get to. That's kind of what I'm here for. Now, I also want to make my message very, very clear. I'm here to impact people's lives. Whether it's through allow you to get into the t-shirt industry, sharing my story to inspire somebody, or person is trying to figure out how to manage family and hustle and work and all of that stuff. Now, I'm not the perfect example, but I think I am trying to be better and you can kind of look and see, hey, this person does this, does that. I can do this and I can do it that way. But that's what I'm here for. So if what I have to offer you isn't going to benefit you, then, you know, you can go learn somewhere else. You don't have to follow me, chat me, message me, anything like that. So with all that being said, I am apologizing to the person whose feelings are obviously hurt and missing the messages, and to anybody who might reach out to me, just so you can understand that sometimes you got to be persistent in order to get where you want to get. So you can catch me on Instagram, T-Shirt Side Hustle. You can catch me on YouTube, T-Shirt Side Hustle. You can catch me on my text messages, 302-200-4269. You can email me, tshirtsidehustle@gmail.com. I'm very much so hands-on with people who, once they get in contact with me, I don't know how many more people there is, you know. So with that being said, I am imperfect. Things fall through the cracks. So now that this PSA is over, it's a beautiful day. I don't know what day you're watching this, but it's a beautiful day right now. Even if it's raining, it's always 95 and sunny when you're a hustler, you're an entrepreneur. So you need to get up, get out, and grind. It's been Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Don't you ever feel entitled to accessing information. Go get it on your own. It's been Stan Banks. Peace.